Man, you know what it is. It's your boy Guess Who. You now tapped into Streetnerdz Radio, the #1 station in the streets right now. Got to give a major shout out to our sponsors and partners, Bright Future Media, Super Producer Bugs. Got to give a special shout out to our clothing sponsor, Living Decent. Make sure you go cop that new merch. Before we started, we was talking about how I ran into this dude. You feel me? It was it's a crazy situation. Ran into him at a restaurant. You feel what I'm saying? And we here now. He told me then that he was gonna make this happen with his music. Yeah. And we here now. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm glad we here now. For the people who ain't too familiar, bro, go ahead and introduce yourself.
I'm Daddy Harlow. You know.
Where you from and how'd you grow up, Brody?
I'm from here. You know, I grew up one meal at a time. You know, yeah. You know, I just grew up out here mostly. I left for a little bit, like 8 years, and then came back.
What part of town?
I went to, where did I grow up mostly?
Yeah.
Denver, Aurora.
So for you growing up here, how would you describe what our culture's like here?
We always trying to be the best. It's hard to compete with California and New York, Florida. If we're talking about just culture in general, you know, fashion, you know, just music, all that. We always trying to elevate.
I think your phone on.
Someone calling me? Oh shit, it is.
Nah, you good.
Watching videos.
Now, how would you describe our music culture?
Same thing. We're hungry, you know, but ain't nobody really put this place on the map. There's so many people that want it, but no one really I don't know, man. There's a lot of people out here putting in work, but they just seem to stay in this state. It's just kind of weird to me.
So for you thinking it's taking getting outside of here just to break out?
Yeah. I mean, I don't see no one breaking out of. I mean, I don't even really think that matters nowadays because of the internet, you know. So you could be in your mom's basement right now, popping on TikTok, and,
right?
And just
nowadays, for sure.
And be like, "Yo, I'm from Colorado," but yeah, I don't know. This place don't get respect as far as like music goes in the industry, is from what I've seen. But which is weird to me because you got people like Jack Harlow coming out of Louisville, Kentucky. What the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really think it matters. I just think it's who you link up with and just how you do it, how you go about getting into the game, really, you know? So.
Well, what got you started with music?
Mac Miller, which is funny because all the homies, they was like, I was in high school and they was like, yo, he's crazy. Check this out. And, you know, the only white rapper I seen since then was Eminem, and it's just like, I don't know. I never really thought about rapping. And then when I seen Mac Miller, I was like, damn. I was like, this motherfucker's just like us, just smoking weed and bullshit. And I was like, I can do that. So, yeah, that's literally, that was it, bro. And then I was like, I can do it. So I couldn't go to sleep one night. And then I went to the computer desk and grabbed a little composition book and wrote my first rap. And then I was just
Do you remember it?
Hell no.
What was it about? Can you remember that?
One of my earliest raps that I remember was some crazy ass deep shit about just some weird shit with my family. Like I probably couldn't like figure out how to put that together in a rapper type way, so it probably just sounded just like fucked up.
Well, do you remember your first studio session?
Yeah. All my peoples that still fuck with me right now, Jake Drew, Nico Rocks, Mr. Goddamn himself, basically is his name. Crazy rapper, Jake Drew. But yeah, I ran into his brother at Eagle Crest when I was going there. Verse Royale, he don't even rap no more. But ran into them in the dean's office, and I think they saw me rapping in the hallways or some shit, and they said they had a studio. And I think the first time I ever tried to record, I just grabbed a Rockman mic and plugged it into the computer. And I downloaded some like MP3 recorder and like played the shit through a speaker and like held it next to the microphone. And that's how I recorded. I had no clue about shit.
Right,
that was like the composition a week after, you know, I can rap. And another motherfucker that really got me to do it was Syph. Shout out to Syph. I don't know if y'all really know who he is like that, but he be out here. Yeah, Syph is crazy. And I'm like best friends with his brother, and we was just riding around in the car, and this was probably right around the same time. And he played a song on his dad's in the car, and I was like, damn, this is tight. I was like, who's this? He's like, oh, this my brother. He used to go by like Cypher or A Syph. He changed it, but it's just Syph now. It's crazy how you just evolve. But yeah, he played it, and it was just beyond me. I was like, you can record your voice, and then the Mac Miller thing. How I was like, damn, I could do this shit too. And then when I met them at the school, going back to that, because I can just
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, just keep going all day. But I ran into them, and they showed me some shit when we was sitting there waiting. And then they're like, yeah, we got a studio. So it's just basically, it's still there to this day. And it's in his mom's house in like a little room. And that shit came a long way, but it's really not even getting used no more. But yeah, I felt like I walked into fucking Dr. Dre's lab. They had a little computer,
right,
soundproof, microphone and shit. They charged me like $50 to record my first mixtape. And
the whole mixtape.
The whole thing, man.
Damn. What a time to be alive.
That's
$50.
Yeah.
Sure.
But I kept showing up hungry, so they kept fucking with me. And then next thing you know, they was like, you down. So they just kept recording me.
Is there pressure being a white rapper?
Nah. I feel like it's easier, bro. People like, you get more eyes on you. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's this white motherfucker about? And then my name being Harlow, that's my government last name. So,
yeah,
it's crazy. I feel like that just get more eyes on me in general, too. Like, yo, what's up with, why your shit Harlow, Like, yeah, Jack Harlow, too. Maybe he my brother or some shit. I don't even know. He looked like my little brother. My little brother actually showed me that motherfucker first, way back when he dropped Dark Knight. And that was the first video to hit a mill. I was like, yo, that's crazy. But, yeah, that motherfucker's successful right now. That's what I'm trying to get.
Have you been to what places have you been because of your music?
Shit. I went to Atlanta for a competition because I won a competition online with Sony Hulk Records. Mm-hmm. It's a radio station out there that's low key. But they always have fucking all types of opportunities as artists. And I found that motherfucker, and it was actually a feature with Syph. It was called Uno, which I actually just got on a TV show, which is crazy. And that song's still like doing things for me. And that's how me and Syph really got locked in. We did that. Obviously, because his brother, too, he's just always been around. But that's when I feel like I started getting more respect around my peoples, because I always felt like motherfuckers just kind of sidestep my shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's okay. You got to set yourself up to get looked at. So, that's on me.
What separates you from everybody else? There's a million rappers here.
I don't know. I think motherfuckers take this shit too serious. It's just music, And I don't just look at it as music. I'm trying to, I'm looking into acting classes. I was even thinking about doing some stand-up shit just because I feel like I'm funny, and it's just opportunities just to get eyes on you. I see myself as an entertainer.
Right.
And I love making music. I can get serious. I can do any type of walking music, really. I just made this song with autotune that I sang y'all that's not out. And that shit's crazy. But
it is.
Damn. But I forgot. We got
I
forgot what the question was.
So